See, folks, this is something my father made, which was hidden away. This is art that he wasn't proud of because he felt it was more of an illustration and taking away from him as an artist. However, there was a brief moment, as he would often say, Jimi Hendrix made everything psychedelic for a while, where he obviously dabbled in psychedelics. And people thought I was crazy. People thought my father was crazy. And they still do. But in general, people think somebody's crazy when they're afraid of them and they don't understand. And so when they make art that nobody understands, nobody's going to buy it. So my dad had to be faced with the choice of taking care of his child who's diagnosed with cancer as an infant, or becoming a commercial artist, or being true to himself. And this was art that he didn't want anybody to see, probably until long after he died. And he left it to me. He didn't want to be known for this art because, just like a lot of the Grateful Dead and famous people who did album covers and sought the best artists, he felt this was a sellout, and it felt as a cop-out. And just as he put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the couple in the suit and tie, and you see the psychedelia in the background, he had discouraged me from the use of psychedelics because all his friends, almost all of them, didn't come back from a trip that they went on. So he felt that as an artist, he was going to graduate from making this spectacular art that no one else has ever seen before, including this piece, as a fuck you a lot to the famous people and to the art establishment, but not a fuck you, but like, hey, look at me, you know, my dad should have been famous, okay? And he wasn't, because he chose to take care of his family instead of making a business out of his art. And he didn't have an agent to promote him. And again, none of this has ever been seen before. This is not in any of the books, and he didn't want to be known for this. This was some of the art that he made, which is extraordinary. It's just mind-blowing how an artist could produce so much art, yet he didn't feel proud of this. You could see there's a lot of issues he had with the Catholic Church and being abused by the priests, and his family disowning him. My father's family pretty much abandoned him, and my mother and I, and we were able to survive up here in the country. But this was before they moved up here. This is when they were living in Manhattan in the Village, and he was working for an illustrator. And a lot of this art, in a contemporary way, would have been picked up by the Grateful Dead and a lot of other people had they even seen this. But like a lot of artists at the time who were kind of beatnik, they were anti-establishment. So the concept of being commercial was to sell yourself out. And that was not being true, and he's right. This is illustrations. This is something that's easy digestible for the masses, the kids getting stoned, going to the concerts. You know, oh, what is it? Oh, I get it, yeah. You know, so he had a sense of pride, my father, and he deservedly so, because he was making art that no one else in his league had made, and it was a threat to everyone else. He really was the best artist that ever lived, and I believe that. And I'm just saying that because of my dad. He taught me that you had to be able to draw first in order to make something like this. And when I say draw first, he did it like Leonardo da Vinci, folks. And I'm here trying to honor his legacy the best I can. So thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, by the way, my mom and dad rode the subway the entire day John F. Kennedy got shot. And yeah, just a picture says 1,000 words. Look at the man on the motorcycle. Look at the way he did the face and the skull. Perfect. Makes you really wonder who he's hanging out